Okay, we do need columns on... What? What? Excuse me? What the...
What? What the f?
I don't have the kit. I swear, I didn't buy the kit. What the... I'm so sorry to my editing self. She will have to edit all of this with a gong. But... What? It's all there. What? Literally everything. Why? How? I only have Bust the Dust. I think I'm going to delete all the items that I placed here just in case something corrupts or whatever. I'm going to save my game. I'm going to save this recording. And I see you whenever I know what the f is going on. Hello, I'm Luxarcana and I have to clarify something. The game's not broken. In fact, no game is broken. Something else happened. I just checked Origin and apparently the Kate Emerald just gifted me the Oasis kit out of nowhere. I have set Origin on auto-install updates and stuff. Yeah, I didn't notice that the kit was installed by Origin already or anything, and for some reason the main menu didn't want to give me a warning or anything, so that's how that surprise happened. Yeah, as I said, I was about to record my Legacy Let's Play. It's for me it's Wednesday, the day after the new kit came out, and have I ever said that all of this was not planned? Not at all, whatsoever. Yeah, I'm still looking for words, wow. Kate, if you watch this, which I don't know if you're going to do this, but if you do, thank you and why? And thank you and why? Funny to note, my first reaction to seeing that Kate Emerald gifted me a pack was to call my mother and to gush about it to her. Anyways, let's have a quick look at the kids. Just thank you. My brain just doesn't want to work. Like, I have all these words in my head, like wanting to just spill out and, you know, all the thank you so much, but my mouth can't articulate it because I'm still partly in shock. You will see part of my initial reaction in this video. If you want to see the rest of my initial reaction, you have to wait till Sunday because that's part of the Legacy Let's Play now. I need to drink a cup of tea or something. My thoughts about the doors. I'm a little bit disappointed with them, to be honest. I like that we got such a variety of doors, but I want more, like, heights. Like, we got some like highest wall height doors, which is really cool because we barely get any of them. But big but that is, we get one for small, one for medium, and 3 for tallest. And what I would wish, and I think I can say this for all doors in general, would be to get this archway in all heights, to get this door in all heights, to get these 2 doors also in all heights. I don't get why we have like 3 high doors, but none of them match together. Like, let's move on to the next part. The windows. For the windows, I think goes the same. The windows itself, I think I like them. They definitely have, like, all of the pack has a very cool design. I really like the pattern, but why don't we get them all on all the heights? Like, I would love to see that, honestly. We also get a platform trim, and same for this one. Like, the pattern is pretty cool. I really like the pattern that they came up with. I think that definitely is one of the better patterns that we have in the game. And yeah, same for the tile. And I love that the tile has like different tile swatches and stuff like that. I think that is really cool, and I wish we had like more tile that we could like combine together to make custom tiles, basically. Yeah, the wallpaper for the wallpaper goes the same. The wallpaper is good. I like it. And same for the tile. I really like that for this one they like made a long version too. And I really wish we had this for more of the tiles. I really like this idea in general. I forgot the fence because I placed it before. I'm a little bit unsure about the fence. I like the pattern. Again, it is the same pattern. It's a beautiful pattern, but I'm not sure if I like the fence. Like, the swatches are good and all, but one thing that bugs me a little bit is, you know, in Snowy Escape, they had these amazing new wood swatch, And I would love to see this wood swatch return more, also in a pattern like this. I think it would be pretty cool. I'm a little bit sad that apparently this is going to be Snowy Escape exclusive, this pattern. And yeah, I just wish we also had it here. And I also wish that this came in a pure white swatch. Like, I want pure white swatches. But other than that, the fence is fine. Columns. Yeah, the column was the first thing that I noticed that got me to freak out. And I really like this column. I think it's a very well designed one. I really like how it's like small first and then gets bigger. I like that. And how far can we? Ooh, this is a big boy. This is a big boy column. Okay, this might be one of my new favorite columns because you can actually like, ooh, this thing can go all the way up. I love it. You love to see it. Damn. Ooh, and this one does have a plain white swatch. Ooh, I love it. Okay, this column is amazing. Sorry. Oh, and it does go quite deep down. I like it. This is a good column. We do have some other tiled stairs in the game. This one, for example, and we technically have a marble one from Get Famous. We have this stone one from Seasons, and this is another Jungle Adventure staircase. This is a base game staircase. In my opinion, there are not enough stone staircases. So a tile staircase, even if it's not technically stone but tile, I think is a lovely addition, and I'm happy about it. We got a lot of wood, we got a lot of good wood, but we don't have that much good tile or stone. So I'm really happy with that addition. I think it's really cool that they like added a pattern and stuff like that, and rose petals. But there is this one from City Living, this one, and I think they are quite similar in design, but I think, how do I put it best? I think both of them have pros and cons. This one has the pro that I think I like this one shape-wise better because it looks, I think I like the rounded one better because round, and I think it has the better flowers actually. I mean, look at the flowers. And here you just have like some petals, and some of them are just drawn on it, then not even like actual mesh. So I think I like this one better. What I don't like about this one though is that it's like not really high, and that it only comes with like an elephant. You can't get rid of the elephant. You don't always want to have an elephant in your fountain. And that's where I think that this one is better. I wish we had like a little bit of this mesh and a little bit of this mesh combined. Then I think we would have the perfect fountain. But that's just so by the by. That was a thought that I had when I first saw this fountain, when all the game changes announced their builds and stuff. Yeah, again, the pattern is beautiful. This only comes in like different white and gray swatches. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that concept. This is such a beautiful mesh, but it doesn't get more swatches. Yeah, this one looks amazing too. I love both of them. I have no clue which one of them I like better. They're just both cool. But again, I want more swatches, please. Okay, now onto the furniture. How much is the settee? 220. Okay. Yeah, I do like the settee, but yeah, well, for outdoors it's okay, I think. I don't know if I would use it indoors. Same for this one, but I think this is more of a personal preference, because when I think about sitting on something like this, I think about restaurant and outside. It is a courtyard kit, so it does make sense when you say this is a settee for the outside, not the inside. The table I think is very interesting because of the gold on top of it. As many already pointed out, the gold stays but has like little different swatches. I really like that there's like a black and white version of this. And yeah, I think one of my favorite things might actually be this table, because it's like a fancy round coffee table. We don't really have that. Like, we have a lot of minimalistic round coffee tables, but not that big ones. The plants that everyone is gushing about, I'm a little bit split about it, because one, why is this in the normal category? Why isn't this in the trees and stuff? Because I feel like this should be here. It's an outside plant, not an inside one. I wouldn't have this in the inside. A courtyard is also considered outside. why is this an inside plant? For this one though, I can understand why it's an inside plant. That's like, this plant is fine. As Simsy pointed out, the pricing of both of them is totally off. The vase, I think, is nice. I'm always happy to get more vases in the game because I think we don't have enough, and I love to combine vases and plants, so I think this vase also has a really good size, and the swatches are really good, and I love that we have like a plain swatch for this one especially, and yeah, I love this vase. What else can I say? I both love it and hate it. I kind of hate that we don't have a plain swatch for this. But I also love that this swatch because of the blue and the green, and I think it looks awesome. So this thing exists, and I think it's an amazing idea, and I really wish we had this for more patterns and stuff. Like, this is, again, an amazing, innovative, new idea that this pack introduces. There are like a lot of good ideas this pack introduces. This is one of my favorites. Next one, we have this lantern, which I really like. It gives me like also a little bit paranormal vibes, and some people already pointed out that like the lamps from Paranormal are great to combine with this, and I totally agree. This one, same, different, and I think that's all. TLDR, I didn't want to get this pack right away, mostly because I think that kits are overpriced. I think they should be €3, maybe €2, and not 5. I think 5 is too much. For comparison, I can get mochi ice cream for €5. Like, mochi ice cream. One of my favorite things in the world. I think it is not worth €5. That is why I was really hesitant to get this pack, and if I would have gotten it, I would have gotten it only if the game pack and the expansion pack that were announced were not what I wanted, and then I would have gladly gotten this pack probably, but otherwise I would have just waited for a sale basically. And from a money standpoint, I do not like spending money on things that EA made. I always think, maybe overthink a ton whenever I consider spending money on a pack. In general, one of these things might be because I'm still studying, so my money source is limited, and I feel bad using money that is supposed to support like my studies and me being able to eat food and live, and spending it on virtual furniture. I feel bad when I do this. So again, if I would have gotten this pack, I would have gotten it on sale and thought a lot more about getting it at all. And the fact that I just placed these items in my game is kind of wild to me, because I didn't expect it. What else can I say? Kate, if you're watching, thank you so much. I would have probably never gotten this pack, mainly because I'm an overthinking idiot, and I just can't stress enough how thankful I am to being able to just place these items and build cool, amazing things, because honestly, the style of this pack is completely up my alley. I love this building style. I'm again lost for words. I'm so sorry. Have I ever mentioned that the whole YouTube thing was not planned? What can I say? I'm really overwhelmed. What I originally planned was make a base game Oasis build that is like in style of the pack, but it's only base game, because my thought was a lot of people like me will probably think a lot about getting this pack or not getting this pack, and I wanted to see if I can pull something like this off with just base game things, probably a lot of tool usage and stuff like that, to help get other people an idea of what they can do without a pack. And my whole idea was to make some videos advocating for not buying every single pack, because I think buying every single pack is bad. Just buy the packs that you really want. And I what can I say? Now that I have the pack, I kind of feel like I was an idiot for considering not buying it, because I think I was totally overthinking and totally ignoring that I really wanted this pack. Just not for €5. I'm probably talking in circles. I need to get this out of my system, I need to drink a cup of tea, I need to calm down, and I need to somehow thank Kate Emerald a billion times over and over again, because this might legit have been one of the biggest surprises ever. Happy looks noises, I guess. Final thoughts on the kit are just get it if you really want it. Consider if it's really worth €5 for you. Consider if you want to wait, or if spending more money is worth not waiting, basically. Because that is something that I didn't consider. So, thank you. Just thank you. I better stop this and get a cup of tea, because my heart's still beating so loudly. I hope the microphone doesn't pick it up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I was any help to you if you're still struggling with whether or not to get this kit. And I see you in whichever video you will watch next. Bye!